Good morning, and welcome to the Option Pit Morning Vol Report. It is I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to the Morning Vol Report, or I guess Vol Down Report. Yesterday with the election, there's worries, VIX higher. I think we had a couple of ideas. Most of our ideas really were more on fading the kind of the sell-off yesterday. We still have a, let's just call it, I would say, let's just call it the election term structure. It hasn't gone away. You've still got volatility higher in the front. So again, split your terms between here, between the November cycle and here, and the November 4 cycle and here. And that will, I think you just kind of trade those things separately. I think they're going to move separately. At least for right now, they are. We're moving together again with the SPX is rallying a bit today on, again, good earnings, better earnings, Netflix, good earnings. There's some guys in our pro chat already trading it. We'll see if it holds up. I'm not expecting a big pullback, but I think this is pretty. I guess this is all-time highs for sure for the stock, right? But either way, it's global growth is good. So global growth for an internet company apparently is even better. So that's starting to lift a little of everything. It's lifting Amazon. It's lifting Baba. It's a positive. Also, Goldman Sachs apparently can still trade. They're up a little bit, but we're not seeing the banks are rallying, but we're not seeing massive rallying. I don't think we see massive rallying until the rate picture is more clear. Trades I like. I think I just like selling put spreads, ratio put spreads, anything like that. Even I'm on to say like even shorter term iron condors in here. Don't think we'll be so bad. We'll price one today in our chat room because the earnings are out and there still isn't that, just look at every bank chart except for Wells Fargo, which is probably another candidate. Goldman still has some vol in the options, but they're just still beating against, they're beating against this 1 year level. There's not enough rate oomph to really get them going. So trading was good, but you know how trading is. It might not always be good for the bank, and I think that's why a lot of them, are sitting here. Now, you could maybe hedge for some sort of big move on the upside, but at least they're pretty much holding steady, which to me makes better kind of shorter-term premium sales. So we'll take a look in those in our chat room. We already have a few positions like that in our strategy letter in the banks. They're kind of longish, but not really go-go longish. Let's put it that way. As far as volatility in VIX goes, I think VIX is going to be difficult to trade because it's going to be really trendless. It's going to beat around until right around the election. So up a little, down a little, unless we have some sort of off event like a Deutsche Bank thing or some macro, catastrophe. China's always good for at least a 1.5 point move up in the VIX and about a 1.5% move down in the market. So, those China fears, all this stuff mostly has been really good to fade. So there's some banks are kind of solid. I think the oils are still sort of solid with crude kind of just, it's holding up. It's not doing anything great. But again, more premium writing opportunity there. I think even because the way the vol is set up, I think you should be able to find some decent iron condors in the SPX between now and the election. Just don't sell the election juice. Sell the stuff in front of the election. That is, I think, where some of the opportunity could be. Is it huge? No, but you still have. I mean, don't forget, we had single-digit volatility in here about a week ago in the SPX. easily bought. So think about, we do have a little higher vol. It's not super high enough to, I don't think it's, but I would say it is overpriced relative to the kind of movement we have. Again, everything's a little bad or a little good, which is reflected in the low realized vol, but implied vol is still looking for higher prices, which generally makes better premium sales. You can always hedge, but that's basically, I see kind of what we have for the next couple of weeks. Earnings are okay, they're not great. So it's not enough to take us up and out. It's enough to bounce us every once in a while, but that's about it. And while we haven't heard anything out of the Fed in a while, it's on the back of everybody's mind. And I think that's still how we trade until the election sort of is that next unknown. You got to get past the next unknown for the market to pick a direction. So I just expect trades. You have your rallies, dump your longs, you have your sell-offs, cover your shorts, because it's still, I don't see a whole lot of trend here. All right. I'd like to find one, but I don't see one. All right, everybody. And with that, I will see you all in our pit report soon. Our next live gold class, for all of you that want to sign up for gold, I'll be teaching it next Monday at 8 Eastern Time. For all those interested, also look for a shout out soon. Our boot camp will be coming out for all those in learning basic option strategies. But it's basic option strategies applied with volatility to the Greeks. It's kind of like our gold course, but sort of real intense and compressed. Obviously, if you're Option Pit Live member, gold member, the boot camps, those are for free. All right? Or already come with a cost to your subscription. You guys have a good day, and I will see you all later.